Oh hey everybody, Dark Souls 6875 here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Today is patch day. Gul'dan just got released, and a couple of other exciting things have happened. But today we're going to be looking at Zagara, who received a significant talent rework. We'll go ahead and just take a look at this real quick. As you can see, not much of it looks the same. I've kind of gone through and I've looked through the talents and everything. I've kind of come up with an interesting build that I think might work, and we'll just kind of go ahead, get into a quick match, and see how it does.
The swarm endures.
Alright, today we find ourselves on the Sky Temple. The friendly team Chromie, Gul'dan, Zagara, Tracer, and Zul. The enemy team Sylvanas, Zagara, Gul'dan, Chromie, and Kael'thas. The mirror matches are real today. The mirror matches are real. This is literally maybe a couple hours into the patch, so I expect fuck ton of Gul'dan, fuck ton of Zagara. Although I wasn't expecting a mirror match out of Chromie. But at level 1, we're going to pick up Infest. This is going to allow us to promote, I believe it's, oh, it's one, wait, what? Oh, it's a toggle on now. Oh, okay. So pre-patch you were able to toggle, or you were able to promote like 2 minions and you had 2 charges. Now this is just nearby ranged minions. Interesting. I also know now that, oh, yep, that's a thing. Yeah, I figured this would be a thing. Now an interesting thing is our creep tumor now does not cost mana to cast anymore. Hi. And now we only shoot out 1 baneling at a time with our Q instead of, it used to be a stream of banelings. The Hydralisk now does less damage to heroes as well. So this is going to be interesting. So let's go ahead and cast our Hydralisk on the enemy Zagara. It looks like she did not pick up Infest because her ranged minions, because you can tell our ranged minions have been promoted slightly. We're going to cast our E behind her. We're just going to throw out a couple Qs, take care of that Hydralisk, and we're just going to be alright. We're just going to do all the new Zagara things, I guess. Looks like she's drank from their sippy cup. We're going to cast a few Qs. Burst this minion wave down. It looks like Kael'thas for the enemy team has been taken care of. I'm going to pull back. Q this Hydralisk down a bit. And get a sippy cup. One of the bigger changes to the banelings, not only do we shoot them one at a time, they're no longer targetable, meaning they cannot be destroyed by towers anymore. Used to when you shot, nope. Ain't about that life. I'm gonna try to stay down. I'm gonna just take care of this Chromie. Looks like they travel faster. With that, we're gonna take down Chromie. Gonna throw some, the roaches down. We're just gonna do some siege damage. Ow. Ow. Taking shots. We're gonna pick up Envenom Spikes at level 4. Looks like we lost our Zul. This is gonna allow us to do damage over time with our auto attacks. Let's go ahead and E the minion wave down. We're just here to provide XP for our team. Keep that level lead up. Keep it going. We're gonna Q down this tower. Just a bit. Look at that. Look at all that damage. This tower's actually already out of ammo, but I do need to be careful. We're gonna cast WEQ and take down the enemy Zagara, and then die ourselves. So we traded there. Unfortunately. I was hoping I could just take her out completely, but apparently that was not the plan. Looks like Chromie is now coming down to the bottom, is rotated down to the bottom lane to help their Zagara deal with my Zagara. Because apparently I'm just alright at Zagara. Chromie just kind of, what's she do? This bitch. This little bitch. I'm coming for you. Don't think I'm not coming for you. I'm here.
But it will return.
Maybe I shouldn't be. An interesting thing in the patch notes, the hunter killers now do less damage. I think the change was from like 60 to 80, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers. At level 7, we are going to pick up Viscous Acid, which means our banelings, when we hit an enemy, is going to slow them. I cannot keep up with any of this. Tracer, unfortunately, missing her ult. We're going to go ahead and just Q through this minion wave real quick, throw down an E, and just get this pushing in the right direction. We're just gonna keep this down. I'm not too worried about her shit. I'm just gonna throw out this. It's actually going to help us just deal with Hydralisks as well. It's gonna be, or not the they are Hydralisks. It's called Hunter Killer, but I'm pretty sure they're Hydralisks. I don't know StarCraft terms that well. I've played the game, I didn't play it a lot. So we're just gonna keep pushing. We're wanting to do here is just keep up the XP and keep up pressure on their bottom fort. I wonder who capped this. Probably the enemy Zagara. Let's go ahead and slow them. Cast a Hydralisk here. Wait, do I have to activate this? Oh, I have to activate it! Oh, fuck, it's okay. Because, oh, it used to be passive. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and activate it. Uh-oh. Mistakes have probably been made. And we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna go this way. And I think I'm gonna die here. Run! Fuck. But it's okay, it looks like we're gonna pick up a kill on Chromie in the top lane and get this fort. So it's all good. We're still keeping up this level lead, and we're still keeping. Now we have pressure, although they might trade for bottom. I didn't know that was an activatable now. Shit. So many changes that I thought I knew. At level 10, we are going to pick up Nidus Network, which has now also received a huge change, meaning we can now only put Nidus on our creep. So that means our creep game has to be on point if we wish to use our worm. That's weird putting creep on creep. Looks like our friendly team is in. The Poison Nova out from Zool. Being able to oh, with the addition of damage from Tracer, looks like we're able to take down Zagara and Kael'thas. And just take over the rest of this temple. Let's go ahead and throw down a Nidus right here. Used to, you only were able to have 4 Nidus up at a time. Now that has been upped to 10 Nidus worms at a time, as long as you have creep. We're going to go ahead and help push this in the right direction and get ourselves a second fort while the enemy trades top lane. That is alright, we've traded here, so we're just going to keep moving. Looks like we're wanting to pick up a kill on Kael'thas. I'll cast my W. Actually, I'll miss my W because I'm good at this game. We're going to move out of that, and we're just going to cast E behind him. And maybe we can go top and push that in. Gul'dan's looking like he's going to need some health. Did I just get hit by Sylvanas? I did. What a bitch. Why are we pinging danger here? I'm going to try to spread some more creep and have some Nidus worms out. We are going to just cast some Qs. Oh god, and fucking damage going everywhere. Ooh, the Nidus worm. We're going to hop in this Nidus worm real quick. And we're just going to sit in here. We're going to as you can see, we are regenerating health and mana at a ridiculous pace. I actually don't even need to go back to Fountain. We're just going to wait, regenerate, and we are back in the mid lane, just stronger than we were beforehand. We were able to push this in. We're going to pick up Protective Coating. Zagara takes less damage while I'm on creep. So we're gonna have more damage resistance while we're on creep. So this gives us more incentive to push, or to just keep our creep game strong. We're gonna go ahead and cast W on Gul'dan, cast a couple Qs. He's gonna drain life on us, and we're just gonna run away. We're gonna take some less damage on creep, and Trace is gonna come in and pick up that kill. We're gonna hop in our oh, that's right, damage. Another big change. Damage will now stop the channel of the Nidus worm when you try to get into it. So we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna regenerate. Temple is spawning in the bottom lane. We've got a Nidus here. We're going to go ahead and hop right on it. We're going to go ahead and just be able to have that presence on the map to just be able to... We're going to just try to be anywhere on the map. We're going to move out of this. We're going to bangling this down so he auto-attacks a bit slower. He did destroy my creep because he's a bastard. Not this time. Not this time. And then we can rejoin, once we cap this temple, we can rejoin our friendly team up in the middle lane. Looks like Kael'thas might be rotating down here, though. So we're going to go ahead and heal. Oh, looks like we took out Kael'thas. Or Chromie took out Kael'thas. We're going to just heal up a bit. go back onto the temple now that we have our health back. And we're just gonna take this out. Looks like we did trade 2 for 2 after the Kael'thas. We're gonna burst down this minion wave a bit. Here's a Gul'dan we can take out with the help of Chromie. We're just gonna burst him down. And he just can't handle it. We're gonna hop in the Nidus Worm. We're going to pick up Mutalisk, which will allow our... Oh, did they destroy our... So can I still cast this? Like, if I... Okay, I still can cast it from anywhere. Good to know. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna focus... Oh, shit. So we're gonna Oh, this is a Pyroblast. This is no bueno. Okay, bye! That happened. Kael'thas casting that Pyroblast is not very advantageous for him. As he was taken down while casting it. We're going to go ahead and just keep spreading our creep. This is going to keep giving us vision and allow us to have pressure. We're going to cast a couple Qs over this way. We see Gul'dan in there, hit Chromie with a couple Qs. Sylvanas is starting. We're going to cast our Hydralisk here. We're just going to keep putting pressure on Chromie and she's taken down. We're going to cast a couple more Qs. We're going to cast Venom Spikes, take down Gul'dan. Focus on the enemy Zagara, if we can catch up to her. Take out this Nidus Worm. And take out this enemy siege camp that is pushing now. We do need to keep an eye out for our friendly Gul'dan. We're going to just take care of this. We're just going to take care of everything for him. We're going to do our best. We are chasing a Sylvanas, which could be an issue. But looks like we're going to take care of that no problem. Here's a free Kael'thas kill right here. With the help of Tracer, that is another kill. Temples have spawned. I'm going to place some creep down. I'm going to actually head top and get this shrine. Friendly team is wanting to do boss. I am actually alright with this play. 3 members of the enemy team are dead right now. And, well, actually 2 of them are down, but most of them are going to be down for this fight. We're going to be able to just easily burst this down. Tracer's going to be able to run just a bit of distraction in the middle lane, and we're going to be able to take boss no problem, and then take bottom lane. We could have gone for top and to secure the objective, but with the bottom objective and the lead we've already got, they're going to have to focus boss if they want to not lose as much as they possibly can here. We're going to go ahead and spread our creep a bit more, cast our Nidus Worm. We're just going to go ahead and Gul'dan can heal off that. We're going to heal while we're in our Nidus. My voice is going to kind of start to go a bit, unfortunately. We have lost middle 4, but it looks like Zul and Tracer are heading top to deal with the top objective. But we have taken a keep with this, so we are making a well worth trade. And we even took out the enemy Gul'dan. It looks like we've taken control over the top objective, and that is going to just keep pushing in and adding pressure to the enemy keeps. We take now the middle keep for the enemy team, making their core vulnerable to damage. We're going to go ahead and take care of these walls real quick. Make sure they do not have vision. And we're just going to kind of keep doing what we can do. Can I cast ulti anywhere here? Looks like we do have a team fight erupting in the middle lane. This Zagara is dead. Is Gul'dan dead? No, he is not. But this Kael'thas is. We're gonna pick up a kill on Kael'thas. We are gonna just... Okay. So we're gonna set some creep down here. We're gonna burst this wave down. What is going on? That was an enemy Chromie in front of me. I was not even paying attention. Holy shit. Just gonna focus on Gul'dan. We're gonna throw our ulti up right here so we can leave or regen health when we need to. Let's go ahead and do that. We are going to pick up Endless Creep at level 20. Which is going to increase the cast range of Creep Tumor. And we're just it's gonna give us more vision and allow us to place more Nidus Worms. Gul'dan is hurting though, so he does need to be careful when we push into here. We did lose Zul, I believe, in the mid lane. So we're just gonna keep pushing and taking out their vision and their structures. Just keep up the pressure that we can give. We're gonna cast W on Sylvanas to kind of keep her at range. We're going to cast a couple of Qs, slow down the friendly team, and just burst down the Kael'thas. We're going to cast our E, take down the Mutalisk that is on Chromie. Let's cast our D again. We'll go ahead and cast another ulti right in here. and just keep pushing. Temple is not active for another 20 seconds, so we can take this and then have... Actually, we can just honestly push to win here. We don't even need the objective. I'm going to cast another ulti. I'm going to take this out. Focus on the enemy, Zagara, as she's been terrified. Focus on the Gul'dan as he's taking a lot of burst damage. And take out this Nidus Worm. We are just going to focus down the core. I've activated Envenom Spikes. We're going to cast a couple Banelings, cast our Roaches, cast another Baneling, get those infested minions in here, and that is GG at the 14.5-minute mark. Wow! These changes are in Zagara are ridiculous. Holy shit. I'm loving it. Alright. So, let us go over our talents. So, at level 1 we picked up Infest, which is now passive, which now nearby ranged minions deal additional 200% damage, plus an additional 1% per 1,000 siege damage that Zagara will do herself. You can toggle this on and off. That was at level 1. Excuse me. At level 4 we picked up Envenom Spikes, which used to be a passive ability, but now is an active ability that has a 30-second cooldown. This will allow us, for 5 seconds, our basic attacks will apply 230 damage over 5 seconds. At level 7 we picked up Viscous Acid, which will allow our Banelings to slow anything they hit for 20% for 1.5 seconds. This will allow us to chase an enemy down, to disengage really hard. It's just got a lot of utility in it. We picked up Nidus Network. Now, this is... I didn't really go over the changes to this. It's only got a minute-long cooldown. Passively, it now will allow creep to spread 25% farther, while on creep, Zagara's basic attacks reduce all of Zagara's cooldowns by a second. So while you're on that creep, while with the Nidus Network up, you don't even have to have a worm up, but while you're on creep, you're auto-attacking and reducing your cooldowns even more. But you have to have creep where you have vision. That is the only issue. You cannot now just place a Nidus Worm and it will produce creep. That's how it used to work. Now you have to have creep. We picked up Protective Coating at level 13. We'll take 20% less damage while we're on creep. We picked up Mutalisk at level 16 because it's still just a really good talent. It turns our Hunter Killers from a ground unit to an air unit and gives them a bounce attack that will last for 60 seconds. And then we picked up Endless Creep, and this allows them to chase over terrain as well. Where Hydralisk might get stopped by a gate, Mutalisk will fly right over that fucking thing and be like, I don't give a fuck, I fly. And then at level 20 we picked up Endless Creep. The cast range of Creep Tumor is increased by 2,000%. Creep Tumors now last 600 seconds, while on Creep, Zagara gains an additional 20% movement speed. This, coupled with our level 7 talent, will allow us to chase or disengage even harder while we're on Creep. So honestly, just I think what it might be a really good build, might need a couple of tweaks here and there. I'll go back and maybe adjust to see if I can do anything better. But those were the changes to Zagara. I hope you enjoyed the game. I know it wasn't a very long game, but you can just see how these changes have made her into a very more unique and interesting character. Not that she wasn't already, but these are some interesting changes that I will still have to play around with. So, thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, everybody, have a great day.